Good afternoon to one and all, and I welcome all of you to this video of sources of history. Now, out of sources of history, in this video we are going to discuss about written sources of history. As I already told you, there are different sources of history such as material sources, oral sources and written sources. We already discussed about that material sources of history, and today we are going to continue with written sources of history. Now, what are the written sources of history? Before our progress, or in that ancient period when that it is that period when language was also not developed, in that age or almost in the stone age, how the people they express their emotions and the many events that happens in their surrounding, they express these things through paintings on rocks. So these are some proofs that are available to us. These are nothing but written sources of history. In addition to this, or as the progress it occurs after that stone age, when the people start to communicate, but it is also before that development of that language, the people they communicate with the help of symbols and various signs. So when the humans used symbols and signs to record their thoughts and ideas, in that period also the different written sources that are available to us, and these are such as on potsherds, then on earthen pots, or on the papers such as Bhurjapatra and all. In the beginning, the man wrote on potsherds, then unbaked bricks using pointed objects which act like a pen. He also used birch tree, that is nothing but the Bhurjapatra, the bark on so as to write on it. Then as his progress it occurs, his capacity or his experience, and as the knowledge of that human beings it increases, then he began to write in different ways. He began to record the events that took place around him. Not only the events that occurs around him, the accounts of the proceedings, that means in that kingdom session, whatever that accounts that takes place, that details of those accounts also noted by the human beings. See, accounts of the proceedings of royal courts were also written systematically. Many rulers had their orders, then judicial decisions, donations, etc. inscribed on stone or copper plates. So that's why most of the times when you visit that ancient temples and all, you can see any one side of that temple or that ancient monuments are there. Some descriptions are there, that means donation by this king, it was given in the dash period. So these are nothing but the proof of written sources only. Over a period of time, many forms of literature developed. They included books. Then after that formation of that books takes place. Books on religious and social subjects, then plays, then poetry, travelogues and scientific works, and all this literature that helps us to understand the history of the various historical periods. So these sources are nothing but the written sources of history. So this is all about that written sources of history. In our next video, we are going to continue with the oral sources of history. Till then, it's thank you and bye.